spoke about safety, your safety, most importantly the safety of our loved ones. For this, we have FRIES, First Interrupted Emergency Response System. First Response Directed Emergency System. Our main target is individuals with disability, the hearing and visually impaired. A fire is a state of panic. When a fire alarm goes off, everyone panics. An individual with disability will have a harder time to understand the panic and act accordingly. This system will assist them into making the right decision and exiting the establishment in safety. Our table of contents, which we'll be going through. As of our team, I'm Elkion. As you all know me as Tony. We have our software lead.
I'm an option engineer and part software team.
We have
So what's the motivation behind choosing this project? As Tony mentioned, it's almost 10 times harder for people with disability to maneuver in case of fire. And also we noticed that there's lack of emergency response systems that caters to the need of hearing and visually impaired in the market. And even if there are systems, they do not respond to all the hazards. So it's carbon monoxide leak, natural gas leak, and fire in case of a fire. For this presentation, we're going to be focusing more on carbon gas leak, but for the next semester, we're going to be taking care of also carbon monoxide leak. What this project does is it increases the ability of people to live anywhere in the world because they're more free and it's safer environment. Who is it going to affect? It's going to affect people with disability and their loved ones because they will know that they're more safer in a place where they're living. It's going to affect the housing market because this system could be installed in the apartments that are already built and the new constructions, and basically everyone because it's going to be a safer place. So when we did a market analysis, these are the 3 systems that already exist. The first one is a LifeZone HL. It's a fire alarm clock, and it also has a vibration pad. It uses 4 methods to alert the user. The first one is audible alerting. It basically tells them to get up and get out of the facility. The second is audible. The second one is it uses low frequency to wake the user. It uses 520 Hz. It also displays a fire with an orange color so that even though people can't see, they could see some light, so it's easier for them to wake up. And the second one is pager. So it has to be clipped onto a person at all times or be carried in their pocket. It uses vibrations to alert the user, and it also works with the fire safe system in a workspace, residential, or commercial requirements. The third one is EECE410 smoke alarm system. So this one just focuses on hearing impaired people. It has a xenon light and a vibration pad. It's not that useful yet because there's not that many good feedback regarding this. So the drawbacks for 3 of these systems is the first one. In order for the vibration pad to work at night, you need to be in close proximity. If you're not going to actually feel the vibration, then you cannot wake up. The second one, it has to be on you at all times. So in case you're away from it, it's not going to be useful. And the third one is just for hearing and not for visually impaired people. So the project summary, as Tony mentioned, we're gonna be for people to live in a safe environment and help visually and hearing impaired people. This is going to be a cheaper way to use the systems because it's very cost effective and it could be installed in houses and new apartments.
So the market requires an affordable and also accurate product, and as an engineer, our priority is accuracy and reliability while trying to keep the cost low. So durability and accuracy makes the cost high, and that's why we're going to try to keep maintenance low while we're doing the
how it works is the system will start upon the detection of either smoke, carbon monoxide, or natural gas, and then the system will start and run, and then we will move on to the other parts. So once the system is running, there will be an LED, so there's going to be white LEDs that are on and red LEDs that flash, and then there's going to be an LCD display, and then there's going to be a speaker and a vibrating board. So when the system runs, all of this will run simultaneously, and a text message will be sent to a personal contact of the person that has a disability. And then if you click to reset, the whole system will stop, and it will run again upon detection of either different inputs. So we did our best. We did a market analysis, hardware research, software research, and product analysis to minimize the risks. Our goal is to provide a safe and secure system for the blind and disabled people without any risks at all. And we will be doing future extensive product testing to minimize more risks in the future. The testing plan is we will first conduct a unit test where each component is going to be tested individually so that they function properly. So the motors, LCD display, the GSM shield and everything. And then we're going to conduct a communication test where we're going to program each component individually and then see if they, and make sure that they receive and send signals to the microcontroller. And then finally, we're going to do an integration test where each component is going to run simultaneously, and it's going to bring a faster learning system.
As for our project timeline, we're ahead of schedule. We tested all the equipment, everything worked individually, as well as we integrated them. We combined the whole system together. We're having a little bit of difficulty with the power supply. The GSM shield requires more power than anticipated. So what we're gonna do to avoid that, we're gonna use a little power boost or direct power supply separately with the DC feed. To demonstrate, for our preliminary demonstration, we use a gas detector, basically a gas sensor. I wish I had this in my house. Got a new oven, didn't know how to click it. All of a sudden, there were gas everywhere. In January, we'll be building a test facility to show the demonstration, to integrate how it would work in each room. Will be a little house made out of plexiglass, where it would have all the LED sensors where they should be, the screen where it should be, and all the motors where theoretically the bed or the couch would be. And this is a small demonstration. My wife always complains about my video abilities and also my picture abilities. This should be enough with the wireless JD gap. So basically, we have to work a little with the values, and the accuracy of the sensor itself is reading higher than normal values. That should be on the low teens. We set the value at 90. As if the gas detection wants enough, press the lighter, the butane, the sensor detecting the gas. Turn on the red LEDs, the white LEDs will be the strobe lights. Started flashing, and the speakers started operating. We use a little propeller on the motor for visual effects, because a vibrator, you can't see it working. But what is a vibrator is basically a high spinning running motor internally. So the propeller shows its effects. The system cannot be reset unless the value returns below the guide threshold. So if your value is still high, there is still gas in the proximity and the vicinity, you can't reset it, it'll keep on triggering itself. Which is for your safety. If you reset it by mistake, it'll tell you, hey, there's still gas in the apartment, there is still smoke. Project cost estimation, we're way below budget. The Arduino itself, we didn't pay for it, Dr. Wayne provided us, thankfully, which still calculating the cost, of course. Everything we've ordered so far, except for the plexiglass, we have not built a facility yet. That will be in January. We have a little bit of room for improvement. We're trying to figure out how to get the vibrating motor. This is a modular design. So basically you have one detector, you run a wire to the microcontroller. You have another detector in another room, you run the wire to the microcontroller. That's a lot of wiring running through a house. You need a professional electrician to do all this. To limit some of the wiring, we're gonna see maybe the vibrating motor, so you're now running a wire across the room into the bed or across the room into the couch to do it either wireless via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, where it's triggering the detector but still exhibiting the same accuracy. An emergency response system has to be accurate. It has to be durable, it has to be functional at all times. And sometimes when it comes to wireless, it's not as accurate. It can be a false reading, or you might not even get the signal. For the ethics, no one bribed us, unfortunately, so far. So this was all designed with the individual safety in mind. We're trying to improve lives, make lives safer for everyone. It's a fair design system. All of us as team members work together. We helped each other to excel. Even though software lead, hardware lead, for the programming stage, we all separated all parts of the software. We did it together. So one person programmed one aspect of it, one person another, and then we combine them to speed up the process, of course. You'll have to apply the fire safety codes, the GSM Global Communication System codes as well. And maybe if we add the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth, that's still under consideration, depending how the signal will be. In conclusion, this system is a peace of mind. You can leave your loved one alone. You don't have to be with them every second of the time. In case of a fire, or in case of natural gas, there will be directed safety. Smoke covers the whole room. The strobe light will be eye piercing. It will guide you out because you will have to look for the light. You will have to hear the sound, and it will guide you to safety. The fire department's on the way already. You don't have to bother making the phone call. They'll be notified. It's not a switchboard where it will send a fault to a third-party call center and they'll call for you. This will directly send a message to the fire, to emergency response, whether it's 911 or you have a direct number programmed to it, the fire department. It will also send a text message to your loved one, so this way they know something is wrong, they can rush over. Our references we use.